Okay, Harden family, I want to get you your update on Emmy, show you what's going on with her, how we're continuing to work through our force fetch process. Emmy is doing fine. I have no concerns, no big red flags. We're making slow, steady progress. I would describe Emmy's progress through this as typical, average, normal. She's not particularly quick through it, but she's also not even close to being the slowest that I've seen go through this. So I'd say she's right in the middle, right where I like to see them. She is making some mistakes, but she is being correctable. So that's actually good. We want the dog to make a few mistakes and then be able to accept correction. That's really helpful for him. So come here, baby. Emmy, here. Hey, come on. Hey, come here, Emmy. Come on, come here. Okay, what were we smelling? I don't know. Huh? Yeah, it's a good girl. So I would describe Emmy as being a little bit sensitive. She's not overly sensitive, but she is a dog that needs a pretty light touch. Like she is not a dog that we need to raise our voice to or use heavy pressure or anything like that. We've kind of entered the phase of the training where it's really become kind of a grind, and she's doing fine with it. But we keep working through, and she's doing well. But it's important we really see who they are at this stage. If they're a hard charging maniac, or if they're more of the sweet lover type. Obviously, she's more of the lover. And that's good. We just need to know who she is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put her on lead and come over here and bring her into the heel position. And actually, I've gotten pretty good with right side heel dogs. I've actually got another one in the kennel who's from a left-handed gentleman. So I'm kind of getting the hang of it. It's kind of been good for me. It's kind of been a little bit of growth as a trainer. So we're getting very good with the fetch command with pretty mild ear pressure. So we're just going to give a little squeeze right here. Fetch. And she is initiating the grab. Come on, heel, which is good. That's what I want to see. I want to see her be the one that's reaching out to get it. Here, heel, sit. Good girl. Give. Good dog. And she's got a grip still when I take it from her there. Also notice she's sitting here politely and handling it very well. So I'm quite happy with her in terms of that progress. So what we're working on now, the next steps are we do again a little bit of ear pressure, and I'm going to tease the bumper away from her. And I'm doing this very light, and she's going to vocalize. She's kind of a vocal dog at this process. Good. Good fetch. Good girl. Heel. Good. Here. Good girl, Emmy. Heel. Sit. Good girl. Good. Now she's holding very nicely. Again, very mild, very soft pressure, and she's responding nicely. Give. And she even still has a nice grip on the bumper. So she understands what we're doing here. Now, what we're also working on is moving the bumper away from her farther and farther. We're also working on adding in the e-collar to this. So we're going to have the e-collar fetch as part of the process. So it kind of involves a trick of the hand here to hold this. So I'm holding the transmitter and pushing it with my thumb while holding the fetch stick in front of her. So I'm going to put it in front of her like this. Fetch. So when I say fetch, we apply light e-collar pressure. Heel. Good. Good girl. Here. Good girl, Emmy. Here. Heel. Sit. Good girl. Give. And we're getting some nice polish on this. So I'm really happy with how her mechanics are going. I definitely have no concerns. I mean, I know who she is and how we're going to make her successful. It's kind of funny. I have other dogs that are the exact opposite of her in the kennel right now that are hard charging maniacs that you need, a heavier approach. Amy's not that way, and that's okay. That's just who she is. It's actually part of her sweet, kind of lovey disposition. She's a good girl. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. Okay. All right. I've been working on sit and stay. So I'm going to take the e-collar off of her. Good. Okay. All done. So that helps her understand that she's done with our training. Nice little session for her.